Okay, weather. Dry, thank God. Alright. Let's get the setups loaded. Let's get out early.
Standing by.
Let's try and be one of the first ones on the track here. Hallelujah, dry race. If it was raining, I would have been very, very sad. A pain of a pit exit as well. Looks like we're going to be the first car on track, though. Ooh, Chuck's in. So around this track, I tend to have to run a pretty high front brake bias. I was getting a lot of rear locking in practice sessions, so try having to slide all the way front. That does mean that I need to be very careful on the brake pedal, especially this corner here. Because sliding that tire will absolutely put tons of heat and energy into the tires that I don't want. It's very hard to keep that front right tire managed temperature-wise, especially at the start of the race on the soft tire. And even in qualifying here. Get a good start. Now there are some curbing and some little runoff areas, so it is a track that I am going to have to worry about track limits a little bit on. We got to keep that clean. Rear traction is so tough around the circuit to get the power down just right. There's that front right lockup. .37.5, I can definitely... I'm hoping to get into the... should be able to get into the 36s. I think a 36.7 is probably where I'll do my... it will probably be my best run. So hopefully I can get up near that. The track is absolute murder on tires. What's up, Ron? As you can see from the layout of this track, not a lot of opportunity for me to be checking the chat today.
A lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
So we got a lot going on today as far as paying attention. We've already done the first qualifying lap. Sliding down the order. It wasn't exactly a barnstormer of a lap, but it's the first lap. Alright, I definitely made some serious mistakes. Well, not serious mistakes, but I made significant mistakes. Alright. So yeah, tough one. Definitely a tough track. A lot going on. And it's a long lap. A very long lap. A lot of gripping the wheel and hoping to not hit walls. So we'll get a new set of tires on. We'll go right back out for another run. I'm not even super concerned with what other lap times people are putting in. I just need to put in some good runs myself.
All personnel be aware. Car leaving.
Don't know why my front brake bias keeps clicking back to 57. That's a little bit of an annoyance. The pit exit is like barely wide enough for a car there. It's so tight. So easy to make a mistake on that pit exit. Collect the wall. Middle of the pack at the moment. I don't have the same confidence of pace here that I did around Italy. But I think that with a 31 lap race, most likely going to be a two-stopper. It's where I'm going to lean on hopefully my race pace being better than my quali pace to just stay consistent with the pack and hopefully make some inroads. Really slow run through there.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
Should get me into the 36s. 2 purple sectors. Wasn't a bad lap. That was a pretty good lap. That's about where I would hope to go. Okay. I'm fairly happy with that lap. I don't know that I'm going to go much quicker. I've gotten down into the 36.2s and 36.3s in time trial, but that's with, I mean, really pounding out the laps. Can't hear my voice, says Russ. Okay. Interesting. Alright, I think I'm just going to stay in and save the set of tires. I don't see myself going quicker than what I just did. So I'm going to do a quick troubleshooting.
So far, our fastest lap is a
Silver, can you hear me through Discord?
Yes, all fine.
Okay, apparently on the stream I can't be heard. And I don't think I'm going to go quicker than what I just did. So I'll take this moment. Okay. Let me turn on... Okay, let me see if that works on the stream. Go for what? Because the cable's still attached.
We're 14th in the speed trap, 185.7
Man,
miles
this is
per
a
hour.
grind of a track. This is a tough track. Alright, where's Twitch? Twitch. Alright, here's me audio checking the stream, which will come through in like 10 seconds or so. Let's see if that works. Okay, now I can hear myself. Great. Alright, so how's your day going, man? Silver, if you're speaking, I cannot hear you. I can see occasionally your little Discord ring light up. But,
I'm here. Yeah.
oh, there you are.
I was just setting up something.
Okay, no worries.
All good.
Good to hear Ron as well. Oof. Let's see, what am I? Sitting fifth? Now, I don't see myself, I mean, 36.7 was about the quickest I went in any GP mode practices. I don't see myself going any quicker. So I'm going to save the set of softs.
There's 2 minutes remaining.
And go from there. And hope for the best.
P5 looks good.
Yeah, small grid today. I think only 15. Yeah, 15.
Oh, okay.
Would have been nice to have the opportunity to start 11th and have free tire choice, but such
If
is.
you need to find some more time, remember that corner exit
I was
is
finding
more
that
important than corner entry. Slow
the
in,
medium
fast
hard
out,
was a
smooth
little
on the
quicker
power.
than the two stopper. And it's just impossible to one stop on softs. You got to come in like lap 5.
Yeah.
Having major tire temp problems on the front right too. I have that thing dropped all the way down, and in that opening stint, it's still you got to be careful with it. So
Yeah.
something to know. I am running a little heavier front brake bias just because I was getting so much rear locking into a lot of corners. It was really unsettling the car. I think I'm running 58 right now, which is pretty high. But as soon as I drop it to 57, especially the hairpin over the bridge, that place especially was just, it would send the car. The back end would just come around. All right, let's go ahead and retire the car. Like the absolute best I was able to get down to in time trial was a 36.1, but that was really grinding it out to get down to that level. I don't know how, and I felt like I was pretty much hooking up the lap. I don't know how people are getting down to these like 35, mid 35s. It's pretty crazy.
What's are you running this race?
What's that?
Links? Like 11, 10 or something?
You're kind of like staticky in the back here.
Okay.
Having trouble reading you perfectly. Ooh, Nick just hit the wall. Damn, Golly just went to a 35.9. Nicely done. Alright, so what are we? We're down 7th now? Okay. That's not bad. Forces me onto the 2 stop. Undercut is worth a good second and a half. So it's definitely a viable strategy around here. That and also just getting off of these soft tires as soon as possible is kind of key. The soft tires are just a terrible race tire around here. in an Alpha Tauri sandwich today. Johan and Issei. We're missing a couple of drivers because there was an Xbox update that has apparently broken a couple people's games. It just won't load the game. There was a workaround that some people had found for disabling like the Xbox Insider track updates, but a couple people even rolling that back. Nemesis is out, Voki is out, both for that reason. So after we gave PC a bunch of shit for actually having a game that works, now apparently Xbox has broken some things. And we were about one more driver away from just calling off the race. Yeah, this was my best run plan. Get in one lap early there, only go 12 on the first stint, get a second undercut, and then go 14 to the end. Barring any safety car issues, of course.
Yeah.
Which are likely. But I know around lap 12 or so, I can come in, fit the hard tires, and go to the end. Maybe lap 10 if I stretch them. So if we have that first pit stop and we have a safety car shortly after that, I'll probably come in again for the hard tire and go to the end.
Yeah, I can do this.
Don't know how I feel about having to put the extra fuel in because it has been a fairly fuel-hungry track. 1.5 is about where I need to go flat to the end. If I go any less than that, I have to do quite a bit of lift and coast. But of course, safety car will always throw stuff in the mix.
Yeah.
Okay, go through all the gears if you can. We need to make sure the engagement is okay before the start. We're going to want to put some temperature into the tyres and brakes. We need to keep the engine cool though, so don't go too high with the revs.
I think track limits are going to be a problem for some people. In spite of it being a street circuit, people will find a way to find the wall, or find some track limits. There's plenty of runoff curbing. I found I was pretty much right around 3 or 4 violations per race in 31 laps. Just understeer takes you there every once in a while. But I think if I can just take the 3 seconds, I still should be in a pretty good spot compared to other people's penalties. Yeah. Obviously, the idea is to not have any penalties, but, can't always be perfect. But of course, most important is that turn 1, 2, 3 complex.
Yeah.
Getting through there on lap 1 is just going to be really
Radar
important.
is clear. Weather is looking good for now.
But thankfully, no rain. Hallelujah.
1 and P12 are on mediums, and the rest of the field, 3 guys are on hards.
Okay, interesting. Got a little bit of a mix of strategy at the back then.
Yeah.
Okay.
After start, if you notice there is no space, like you can even go off, and I don't think it will give you any warning, but just try to be slow there.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Just to be safe,
Yeah, I'm in the right lane, so I'll have the outside for turn 1, barring any kind of jump. So I can at least take to the run. I have an easy escape path. All right, here we go.
Keep an eye on the lights. Restart
Good
sequence
luck.
will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Oh, the chunder steer. That's alright. Take it. Brunchville had a good start. We're only down one spot, okay. So far everybody's staying out of trouble.
Yeah, it's alright.
Since I'm running that second stint only 12 laps, it might be worth coming in on lap 4 instead of 5. Just to get out of this train. What do you think?
Yeah, that's a good idea, I think, yeah.
Okay.
Green flag.
So I think I'm about as quick, if not quicker, than most of the guys in this train. Oh, that dirty air.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
It's fine, it's fine.
I don't think I picked a warning for that though, luckily. Somehow.
Yeah. Quick right now in the pits. Or is a span in the background in sector 1. No? And again, for a second time.
wasn't even trying to make a move there. He just was so much earlier on the brakes. I hope that didn't damage the wing. There was a little bit of touch.
Fine, I think.
Caution, caution.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to come in this lap.
Yes.
Hitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Ooh, fourth gear oversteer? Really? Fourth gear with a fully open differential? Really?
That's weird.
That is a really weird spin.
So you can still hit this lap, I think.
Yeah.
Some
I think I
fuel air
managed to,
should be good.
I think I managed to keep my front wing out of the wall on the spin though, at least. Yeah, it looks okay. Such an awkward pit entry.
Go, go, go.
Alright. Head down with starting. Wow, there's a car just stopped here. Well, gonna drive right through it. Is that guy who quit? Looks like just a graphical glitch.
Only one stop to go. One stop left in this strategy.
Oh, jeez.
Yellow flag.
Just a warning, thankfully. Alright.
Green flag.
Let's get the head down. Make some ground back up. That was one of the weirdest spins I've ever experienced.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Had the car totally straightened out, was in fourth gear. With the differential fully unlocked. Oh, stay out of that. God damn. I am not driving well.
58 brake bias is a bit issue because with that there is so much longer brake distance. So
8 seconds.
That one I just didn't get on the pressure hard enough.
what you can try is basically before that bridge there is a straight, I think, so you can switch to 58 there and then come back to 57 on that DRS straight after the bridge.
Probably go to 57 in on that that just kind of like third sector.
Yeah.
Because I had problems
Yeah.
into some of these other corners too, with the 57.
Okay, clear.
Could really use a safety car right now.
It's interesting that Cryptic Sky is still in a pit. Like he already retired after lap 1, I think.
Alright, now we're finding some people.
Yellow flag. Be aware, there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flag.
It's odd that this yellow flag isn't clearing.
Yeah.
See if I can get on up to Yahon here.
And say even after the spin, it's still okay in terms of gaps ahead.
Okay.
It's like between all guys, it's like 2 or maximum of 4 seconds, so it's not that bad still.
I can find my way back into the points. I'll call it a successful day. I doubt I'll be the only one to make a mistake today. Rather get those mistakes out of the way early rather than make them late, I guess. Really can't take that curve on that apex. Upsets the car a lot. I think I've got the front right overheated. Car's struggling to turn on the left-handers. 96? No, it seems to be okay.
It's not so much fighting going ahead. So yeah, we will see.
The car behind has started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form.
So got a little ways to go on these tires.
See the minimap. There's quite a big group ahead, so
The car ahead is beginning to pull away.
Thanks, Jeff. I wasn't aware of that until you said it just then. Just fuck that up. Not going to be close enough, I don't think. Nope. There's a weird part of the braking phase for the back end to come around a couple of corners ago. Settling. We get a little traffic in here.
There is Alpine and P7, I think it is, with the penalty.
Okay. We've gone a bit deep there. Didn't like the way that looked. We have what, 15 or 16 to the end? Okay. Still a little bit early to try and just undercut this group. I think next lap I can do it. Because then I can just defend, I can defend at the end of the race.
Next lap.
Yeah, box next lap. Or we're just gonna lose time to this pair.
Yeah.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
He's just unpredictable enough in his movements to not really let me have a run.
Be aware we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
Maybe you can also try opposite to your hand ahead.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
Yeah.
Maybe if you overtake that Ferrari and next up, so then I think you should be ahead of him, maybe.
He's gonna get past the Ferrari, but I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go for the undercut. Sorry, Chuck. A little love tap there. No speeding. It's going to be a bit of a run to the end.
Go now.
Yeah, be careful on that pit exit.
Yep.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Wish I had been just a little bit quicker. Is that warning 2?
It's beginning, but I'm not sure if it counts with that pit exit extension. Maybe not, so
Oh, you've got to be
I
kidding
think
me.
it's
Rain in 10 to 15? Shit.
heavy on the rain in the beginning. I will have a look.
Didn't get enough of an exit, I don't think. Nope. Damn it. It's going to cost me my undercut. And Alpha Tauri saving his Alpha Tauri brother.
Good job, nice overtake.
Come on. Let's get some time back.
In the previous screen there was actually no rain, so
Okay.
I think it will stay dry.
10-4.
Okay, gap ahead is 10.3 seconds. You have a 2-second gap to the car behind. We need to keep it clean so he doesn't get a chance to overtake.
There is a farewell battle on around P5.
Okay. This car in front of me is a lap down, yeah. I think. They're not showing on Delta.
I'm not sure.
I think it's Chem. Is Chem a lap down?
I think it might be available in P13.
Okay.
Not sure.
Yeah, he's ghosting as I see him, so he's definitely a lap down. I don't know who it is that turned off the name tags, just because they get in the way.
Caution, caution. Green flag, green flag. We're racing again.
Good on Chuck. That was a clean rejoin from him at least. Stayed out of the way. He could have tried to get back up to racing speed and fought me a bit, but he didn't, so I appreciate that. He knew he was compromised.
Yeah. Ahead of you, there are pay cars with penalties in P2 and P3, and those two ahead of you.
Okay. He must be carrying damage of some kind. So I just ate up like 3 seconds in a sector on him. Or he made a mistake. See if he gets back up to speed or if I'm going to keep closing. He's definitely got damage. I see a missing end plate. Caught him at the perfect part of the track though. It gives free DRS. Gotta love it.
You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep this up.
It's just 3 like that.
Is Johan behind me?
He's P10 now. Right now. Now he's going in pits.
You said he was P10?
Yeah. He was around P10, P11, but then he came to the
He
pits.
had to have made a mistake at some point then, because he's who I was trying to undercut behind Chuck.
He also got 5 seconds for speeding pit lane.
Okay. I haven't heard anything more from Jeff about the weather, which is a good thing in my book.
Yeah, it's I think it will be helpful with the modeling. now, or cars behind you have penalties.
Good, good.
So only MJ and Hub haven't got any penalty.
It looks like a virtual safety car is being deployed due to an incident with multiple vehicles being stopped on the track. We need you to drop your pace.
So, yeah, I've been with a strong link in the run, so that's why there is VSC.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't going to end the VSC on me in the middle of that corner. As far as I know, the VSC bug has been improved but not fully fixed.
Drop your speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. VSC ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. Green flag.
Yep, don't care that I lost a full second on that. Do not care. Because somebody behind us, Cameron Slater, picked up a drive-through off of it. Well, that helps a little bit with the tire situation, seeing as I went on these pretty early.
Yep.
Did anybody in the top group get slapped with a drive-through?
We're expecting some rain
No,
soon.
already
Expect the first drops in
behind,
the next few minutes.
Cameron, I think.
Okay. Jeff just came on saying drops are imminent, so keep an eye out on the track here. As far as I know, Singapore wets up pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Nick into the pits on soft tires. Interesting choice.
P6, P6.
Oh, he had a wing change.
I think he won't put you. Oh, yeah.
He was
Okay.
in there. He was in there for a long time.
Yourself and cars ahead have mediums around
Okay.
like you, lap 5, lap 6. Probably P1 is swing like 16 lap old hearts.
Okay. So they went one stop, basically from off the softs.
Yeah. I think so.
Nick is on those softs,
Then
but he's
maybe-
got, what, 8 laps to go? That's kind of a long time to go on those softs.
Then be better for P1 soon.
Okay. If there's one person who's hoping for rain right now, it's Nick. Because he's
Yeah.
going to push hard on those softs. Yep, drops are falling.
Gap to car in front is 10.3 seconds.
Okay.
I was ready for a little bit of a loss of grip there, but apparently gripped right up into the corner.
I think with how game before the race show there is no rain, I think it will rain only like for or that rain will be still fine for slicks, maybe. So that's why it wasn't showing before the race.
Uh,
We're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment.
track still feels decently grippy, but the rain just started coming down hard. Fuck!
You've been awarded a time penalty.
That was a
for
mental
that
mistake
last
right there.
incident.
I just wasn't paying attention.
So Red Bull spinning before, so he lost some time.
Okay.
You're doing well out there, keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Track is definitely getting a bit moist.
I know these conditions are tough,
Still not
but
bad,
bear
though.
with it. I don't think
Like
the track is
3
ready
seconds
for
off the
intermediates
pace.
yet. Decap to the car ahead is 11.8 seconds.
I think where there is no DRS offline sign, it's still fine. So
Yeah.
no risk, I think.
Yeah, the only thing that concerns me is it's such a long lap. If I don't get the call on the right early enough, then I'm out on bad tires for a long time. Basically just leaving the differential full open now. Not locking it back up for the faster corners. There's a big lockup into that corner. Track is getting slick.
10 minutes left of this rain, then we think it's going to dry up. 10 minutes.
If nobody else is boxing, then I kind of have to stay out. Although I do have a gap. I have a pit stop almost to Brenchel. It's not bad enough yet, but it's getting there.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining. Our gap to the car in front is 12.1 seconds.
Look at the track now, jeez.
Our person is playing with intense,
Situation is pretty touch and go right now. We think the slicks may still be
but
quicker,
he
it's
is
very close, and you're gonna
P10
struggle to
at the
hit
moment.
temperature window. The inters are ready when you need them.
Like a minute to
I'm really just paying attention to my time to Nick behind, because he will have a little bit more grip on those soft tires.
Yep.
And if I start losing lots of time to him, that's where the
I think his tires will be
DRS is still
dead
available.
anyway right now.
That's true, yeah, his tires are pretty much toast. DRS is still enabled though.
No one is pitting just yet in front, so I think everyone will finish on their tires. Only cars behind are pitting.
Brenchel was in the pits a long time, so I think
Gap ahead is
his change to inters was
14.2
necessary
seconds.
for a wing change as well. Alright.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Nick picked up a 3-second penalty of his own. That takes some pressure off me.
Yes.
No need to worry about time
MJ is the only one
Everything's
without
looking good.
any penalty.
I think Nick got damaged. He's into the pits. Which means I'm going to have roughly 40 seconds or so of gap to the next car behind me. So it's just a matter of staying pointing the right direction.
Yep. Is just about cars ahead.
They say it was about a minute 3 when he came out of the pits a couple laps ago on those inners. And he's a similar pace driver to me, maybe a little quicker. Nick is definitely a couple tenths a lap quicker than me for sure. So
Yes.
it's still hanging right around that 35 seconds, 34 rather, for him. And I think with 2 laps to go, it would have to be a disaster. Just tap it in. Just tap it in.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. Gap to car in front is 17.2 seconds.
Oh, a little deep there.
This Alpha mile ahead. It looks like he lost connection or something because he got 10 seconds penalty for track limits, and also MJ just overtook him by like nothing, so, and another 10 seconds, so he should have around maybe 23
Yeah,
seconds.
he's
Yeah, you
DSP'd
can
for
see
37 seconds.
he's in the pits right now.
Yeah.
Yellow flag. Be aware, there's an incident in the
Oh,
next
his car's
part of the
coming
track.
back out.
No overtaking through the yellow flags. This is your final lap of the race.
Oh no, he's retired. His car just came back out
Yep.
to park. I think. I don't know. I'm not sure what the AI is doing. All I know is he's showing his DNF on my screen. Oh, I got DRS off of him though.
Yes.
So, you know, that's nice. Yeah, track is getting quicker again. Rain stopped falling. Still slippy,
Yeah.
but I can tiptoe my way in. I've got 35 seconds behind on the right tire for the job. Man, it would have been real nice to have some ABS at some of those points. And some traction control. Not surprising to see Pody winning. Oh, I'll take that warning, that's fine. I could pick up another 3 seconds and it wouldn't matter. Bit of a shame. Jinx just had better pace than me in the wet. I was about 11 seconds back of him before the rain started falling and I was closing. Might have been able to make a gap to him. But I will take a top 5 out of that clusterfuck.
It's
Oh, jeez, Nick just died. Oh, man. That scared the shit out of me. Elsie and Gully on the podium.
last on in P2. He was going for that one-step strategy on hard.
Yeah.
So that's why he's 16 seconds behind. He was losing so much time even to that Alpha, which was in P1.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, I don't know what happened to him.
Alright, well, top 5. 10 points to go in the bag. I'm alright with that day. That's a decent day's work. Whew. Especially after spinning and then nearly putting it in the wall again on my outlap. Whew. Had to baby that car around at the end. Who sent a notification? Why am I buzzed? Is that from... No, that's from you. Okay. That's Evo. It is such a brutal race. Look at that. Nobody except Povey escaped unscathed of the penalties.
Yeah, like I said.
Let's see. Yeah, literally everybody except Povey got penalties. Yeah, LC with the good one stop there. Soft hard? Okay. How far did he take those softs? Oh, he just went lap 6. That's a long time. I'll bet those hards were not fun to drive at the end. In that rain. He was doing 57s and I was doing 50... Yeah, he was doing 157s and I was doing 154s.
Yeah, it's 15 seconds to... yeah, Carl's ahead, not Alpha and MJ.